Hey everybody, it's Eric the Horror Man, and welcome to day 8 for my 31 Days of Horror. This movie I'm going to do is from 1988. It's a Canadian film, and it was put out by Scream Factory, and it came out for the very first time on Blu-ray, like either last year or a couple years ago. It never got a DVD release, but it's been out on VHS for a very long time, and that's The Brain. This movie was a little weird when I saw it for the very first time. But it's just a cheesy 80s B movie, and it was actually a lot of fun, but weird when I saw it for the very first time. But the more I watched it a couple more times, I actually got into it. So The Brain is where this doctor ends up hosting a television show, but he also has a lab a bit in that same building, and he's got like this killer brain that he's working on. And this killer brain just controls people through their television sets by using brainwaves, making people doing things that they're not actually supposed to be doing, like killing or whatever. But every time this brain feeds on human flesh, it just gets bigger and bigger. And there's a young high school student that gets sent to this lab to get examined. And this brain tries to get into his head, but it turns out he couldn't. So once this brain realizes that he can't get into this high school student's head, he starts making the student hallucinate and starting to see things. So now it's up to the high school student and his friends to put a stop to this doctor and this killer brain. The kills weren't too bad. The opening theme music and the ending theme music were not bad. But it's just a cheesy 80s B movie, just a lot of fun for people who have seen this movie so many times, but for some first-time viewers, it might be weird for them when they first watch it for the very first time, but it turns out on the special features, there's like a cult following for this movie, because there's like a lot of people that really end up liking this movie a lot. So, if you want to check out this movie, you could either get this movie on Blu-ray, or if you still have a VHS player, get it on VHS, because there's no DVD release for this movie whatsoever. So out of a possible 10, I would give this a 6.5 out of 10 for a rating, because the movie may have been weird for the first time when I saw it, but the more I watched it, the more I actually liked it. So it's enjoyable for people who ends up watching this movie here a couple more times, just to either understand the storyline or just to see here what the heck they're getting themselves into. So The Brain is actually a very fun movie. Not bad. Very enjoyable. So I give this a 6.5 out of 10 for a rating. Alright guys, that's it for my day 8 for my 31 Days of Horror. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you've seen the movie, please let me know. Like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more 31 Days of Horror. Later.